eyes in the sky, gazing far into the night. I raise my hand to the fire, but it's no use, 'cause you can't stop it from shining through.
Hey, what's up guys? It's Tommy here. I wanted to make a video because I haven't made a video for the group in a hot minute. And, I asked a question if people knew the difference between a meal plan and sustainable nutrition. So the story behind this, I was in my personal messaging, my DMs or whatever, and I was helping a kid out, and we got into the topic of like him wanting to change his body, lose some weight and stuff like that, but he didn't even know how to eat yet. And so I wanted to kind of define things and clear some things up so that you guys can have an easier time on your own or even with your coaches, because I feel like if you are a what I call a educated client, it makes your coaching so much better. Okay, so here we go. All right, so meal planning, we're gonna call meal planning, right? Also, we're gonna call that diet. We're gonna interchange with that. And sustainable nutrition, there are very, very different or big differences between the two. Okay, they can be interchangeable. They can have maybe somebody wants to go on a short-term diet with things that they can, with foods or styles they can sustain. All right, but that they don't always have to actually collide. So it can get a little bit confusing, but I want to be able to do this. I think it's a cool topic, right? So here we go. All right, so we have your overall nutrition. I don't know if you can see this in my chicken scratch, but bear with me. So you have your overall nutrition, right? So we have sustainable nutrition, and then we have diet, AKA meal plan. All right, so the two is that sustainable nutrition usually goes by guidelines. You have certain guidelines, right? So, for example, I have a guideline or AKA standard that I do not drink soda with has actual sugar in it. So when I go to a restaurant and I drink soda, it's usually a diet soda, but that's literally every few months ago. I have also a very big rule in my sustainable nutrition plan that I do not do any junk food whatsoever. You will not catch me with McDonald's, Burger King, or any of that crap in my mouth, because that's just not what I do. And that is sustainable to me. All right, I can do that for the rest of my life, forever and ever. I haven't had that type of food since I was in my early 20s. You know, I think I saw that movie Super Size Me, and that's all it took. All right, so that's sustainable. Sustainable, once again, it's guidelines. It's going to be long term, and it's lifestyle. Okay, it's something that you can do for a long time. All right. That is sustainable nutrition. Now, it has certain guidelines because in sustainable nutrition, you want to be healthy. You want to, I don't want to say like have a six-pack or whatever, but because honestly, having a six-pack, unless you are genetically predisposed to having a six-pack, it's not always good to be that lean all throughout the year. I'm sorry. This is just if you're a guy like myself, 12% body fat is where I'm supposed to be normally. And I do that throughout certain months of the year. And then when it's time to, it's beach time or competition time, and I drop and I keep that for a little bit. But that's not necessarily healthy or sustainable for a very, very long time. Short term is okay. Anyway, back to this. So now we go to diet. Diet is number one, structured. It is very structured. So as a bodybuilder who competes, when my coach gives me a diet, it is super structured. It's like 8 egg whites in the morning with 2 egg yolks, 1 cup of oatmeal. I have to weigh it out. I have, the whole 9, AKA no salt or with salt or whatever. And then for meal 2, I'm gonna have 6 ounces of steak with a cup of rice. Good. Meal 3, I'm gonna have chicken with some asparagus. You get what I'm saying? Like every meal is structured. Right? That is a diet. Can I keep that up for the rest of my life? No, not really, because every once in a while I don't want to have to count everything. I just want to be like, I'm hungry and that's food and I'm going to eat it, right? So it's not sustainable, and it's for short term, it's for a goal. So there'd be a goal of maybe doing a bodybuilding show, maybe there's a photo shoot, maybe it's my birthday and I just want to look good in my birthday suit, whatever it is. That's a diet. It's structured and it's short term. Don't get with me with the whole is it keto, is it this, is it that, blah, 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 blah. Once again, diet, right? Short term. Next thing about the short term, it is goal oriented, and that is a diet. Now, can you have sustainable nutrition within your diet? Of course. Yeah, that's fine. You can do that. Nobody says you can't. But eventually you're going to go back to sustainable nutrition. It's just, like actual sustainable nutrition. Now, meal prepping can be done with both, all right? Now, meal prepping, it's actually just knowing what you're going to eat, prepping your meals out for the week, and that doesn't necessarily mean that you're on a diet per se. You're just prepping your meals for the week. Even people who don't necessarily eat healthy can meal prep because it actually saves them money and time. So I don't want this video to go too long. Leave comments below. Thank you for commenting on my other one, and I will see you later.